This company is making $150,000 in monthly recurring revenue by using AI to create user-generated content. They are getting millions of views on TikTok, which has resulted in over 200,000 downloads of their app. I broke down the exact process they're using to create these AI user-generated videos. Then I created an automation to bring these tools together to create a content farm that creates this exact style of video, which you can use to market any product on TikTok. I'm going to be pulling back the curtain to show you exactly how this company used AI to grow to 150k MRR. Then I'm going to break down the exact tools you need to use to create an AI UGC content farm and automate everything with n8n. Then we're going to create our own AI UGC videos. I'm going to show you how to get this exact automation to create these videos for free. So what you want to do is use the link in the description, and this will take you to my free Skool community. This is full of entrepreneurs trying to learn how to use AI in their business. So if you go to the classroom section, and here you go into AI automations, you're going to see a bunch of automations for n8n, for sales, for marketing. Go to marketing here. This is the AI UGC automation. Here you have the file. So you just want to download this, and you can go into n8n, click the three dots, import from file, and then you want to click the automation. And there you go, you have it. So now you know how to get the automation. Let's actually look a bit more into what's happening. So this is the company, this is the company POV, and they are absolute marketing geniuses with how they're using AI. So let's look into this. They are getting a crazy number of views on TikTok. And what they're doing is they're setting up all these different accounts on TikTok, and they're using AI influencers, not AI influencers, actually AI user-generated content to basically advertise their product and pulling in millions of views. And even some videos, there's not too many views, but they're pumping out so many that it's just getting in front of people and people are buying and downloading. So they're going through, and here you can see lots of different examples of what they've done. And then this is a video, so we can look at it together.
It blows my mind why nobody's talking about this wedding idea. Rather than buying 39 disposable cameras, which would cost you nearly $1,000, place these blocks for guests to tap their phones on and get a free disposable camera on their lock screens. Then each guest can take up to 25 photos, which all go to a shared album for everyone to see the next day. The best part is these blocks cost less than one disposable camera on the TikTok shop.
So this video is AI generated. Some of you may be thinking, of course, that's obvious that is AI generated, right? But the fact is, the numbers don't lie. People are still looking at these videos and then going off and downloading this app. We're going to look at a few more examples. So if you just go on TikTok and you just do a bit of searching, you can see tons of videos that are coming up here, and they're getting crazy views. So let's look at some more together. So this one.
The whole internet is going nuts over this bride's untraditional wedding. She said she hated cake, so instead she ordered.
So here is literally just someone speaking, and they're going through background, like pictures in the background to tell the story.
These wedding donuts. Next, lastly, she printed out.
And then here, if you go to the end, it's talking about the product. So
pics taken.
It's not even a video, other than the AI avatar. You have all these different accounts. Like this one got 1.1 million. 200k, and there's just a crazy amount of videos coming out. Here's another one. These are all accounts that are basically content farms for AI UGC. Like this one's got 1 million views. So you're kind of getting the picture of how this company is using AI to create videos at scale, and is of course resulting in them making a lot of money. So now we know what they're doing. Let's actually try to figure out how we can do it ourselves. So I've built this automation to create these videos, but the way it works is we're using HeyGen as a tool. So if you don't know, HeyGen is a platform that allows you to create videos using AI avatars. So we'll go through this, but basically you have a bunch of different avatars, and within that they have AI UGC. So let's say we're going to go to create a video. You can choose portrait or landscape. I'm going to go portrait. And then in avatars, here they have UGC style. So if I click this, you're going to see all these different avatars that you can pick from. And they have lots of different like people in different environments, different ages. So you can choose any. What they'll probably be going for is they'll just be going for like women that look like they're in their 20s or 30s. So here's Valeria. So you can choose that. And here we have her. And then what you can do is then go into script, write any script you want here. And then this is going to create a video of her saying that script in her voice, lip synced. And then they'll take this video, they'll cut out the background, and they'll create these videos about the wedding and about the app they're using. So this is how you can do it using HeyGen, but we want to take this a step further. We actually want to automate this process so we can create these at scale. So the way you do this is you go into here, and what you need to do is add a variable. So let me go back and see exactly how I did that. So the way this works in HeyGen is you need to leave a variable in the video. So you create a template. Here's the template I created. So we can edit this, edit template. If we go into script, you can see I've left this variable. So it's 2 brackets, message 1. So this is going to be a way in which we can use NA10 and using NA10 automatically put the script into the video here. Let's go back to Valeria that we just created here. You want to click these 3 dots and write create a template. So now you have a template of your chosen AI avatar. You want to click into this, write edit template, and then where it says script, you want to remove what's written and then have this as a variable and do save changes. Once you've got that, you want to go back, click the 3 dots and write get template ID. So now we're going to be able to connect NA10 with HeyGen and use Valeria to create our AI content. So now let's go into NA10 and see how this workflow works. I've broken this down into 3 parts. First part is generating the script. Second part is actually creating the video. And third part is getting the data. So let's go through this node by node so you know exactly how to create this. So here, what I've done is, first I have my video variables. So if you click this, I've made it so that we can choose the number of videos we want, how long we want the video, and the product we're talking about. So since I'm just recreating their strategy, I said an app that acts as a disposable camera so people at your wedding can take POV style images. So once you've put that in, I then created this ChatGPT node where it takes this information we've just put in here, and then it uses this prompt to create a script. So you can see in this case, it's created a script for me for TikTok. So you're at a wedding venue, everyone's talking about the most epic, candid pictures and so on. And you can choose how many scripts you create and each one is going to be different. So this creates the scripts for your videos. Then we go in and we use HeyGen's API to create the videos. So this is what this node is for here. So you click generate video. And if you're doing this yourself, what you want to do is in here, you want to add your template ID. So the thing we just copied. Also in the JSON here, you want to change this to your template ID. So use those 2 and you'll be able to use your own ID to create these. At the same time, you want to connect your credentials. So here in my header auth, I'll show you how to connect your HeyGen API key. So you want to go to authentication, click generic, click header auth, and then here you want to make a new credential. So click create new credential. And then in it, what you want to do, let me see how I set mine up. You want to name it X API key like I have here. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to create a new one. Create new credential. I'm going to add X API key. And then you want to get your HeyGen API key. So I'm going to go back into HeyGen. You can click into here, go to settings, subscriptions and APIs, HeyGen API, and then you can copy your token here. So what you do is you copy it, go back into NA10, paste it here, save it, and that's going to be how you put your API key to connect to HeyGen. I've already done this, so I'm not going to do that. And once that's connected, I've already done the hard work of setting up the JSON. So this is how you set it up here. And you can see, remember we named it message_1 in HeyGen. This is how it knows to put the script in. And here we are pulling the script in from the previous ChatGPT node. So you can see on the right, this is our script. So this is going to send an API call off to HeyGen and basically tell HeyGen to create our video for us. When we do that, HeyGen normally takes quite a while to process the video. Like, it varies for me. Sometimes it can do it in 3 minutes. Sometimes it takes 12 or 15. So I've created this loop where we go through, we extract a video ID, and essentially there's another API call you can do that says, HeyGen, is the video ready? And it tells us if the video is ready or not. So that's what this node is for, just figuring out if the video is ready. And then depending on if the video is ready or not, if it's not, it's just going to go through this loop of waiting a minute, then checking again. And if it is ready, what we'll do is we're going to create a link that allows us to get this video and then update everything to our Google Sheets. And just to show you, our Google Sheets is really simple. All I've done is script and video link. So when we're ready, we add the script here, and then we have the video link to see the video. So that's the HeyGen automation in NA10. Let me show you the video I was able to create using this automation. So I used HeyGen. I selected, let me show you the influencer I used. I keep saying influencer, the user-generated content person. So I chose this lady here. And I was able to use this automation to create a video. So this is the video I created. Let me show you it.
POV, you're at a wedding and everyone is taking the most epic, candid pics from their perspective, but it's all happening through one app that's like a disposable camera on your phone. At my bestie's wedding, we used this app and I got to see the night through everyone's eyes, hilarious dance floor shots, sweet little moments, and even the chaos at the snack table. The photos were pure gold and made for memories we never would have captured otherwise. If you want your guests to snap unforgettable moments at your wedding, hit my profile for the link.
So what I love about this is if someone showed this to me before I saw this case study and it was like, we're using this AI avatar and it's making us $150,000 in MRR, I wouldn't believe it. Because me as someone who's in this field, I would look at that and I'd be like, you know, it's cool. It looks fairly realistic, but I can obviously tell it's AI. But I can't argue with the numbers. And that is these videos using the same quality are getting millions of views on TikTok and they're resulting in people getting this app. So for whatever reason, either people are not realizing it's AI or they are realizing and they just don't care. I'm not sure which one it is, but the end result is people are getting the app. So this is the video, but we're not done there. What I did actually is I went off and I created a full video. So to do this, you can go into CapCut. I basically just brought the video into CapCut. I removed the background. And then as part of the images, I basically just created a bunch of different images using AI of this lady in her wedding. And the way I did that is using Flux. So if you go to Fal AI, this is a great tool that allows you to access any image model without needing to subscribe to it. So it has access to all the different types of text to image models, including the really high quality ones. And then you just top up a few credits and you can use them. So the best image model right now is one called Flux Context, and it's really good at consistent characters. So what I can do is I can choose an image. Let's say I want to go to this screenshot. So I just took the video I had. I took a screenshot of the lady. So here's, oh, went away. Bring that back up. I took a screenshot of the lady just from this video. And then I'm able to go into Flux and just say, give me an image of this lady in a wedding dress on her wedding day, surrounded by her friends and family. So just through that screenshot, I can click run, and it's going to be able to give me a very realistic looking image of this person in their wedding dress. So let's see what it creates. Sometimes you need to do it once or twice to get the perfect output, but it's pretty damn good. So let's see what it creates. Okay, here we go. Wow. Like, okay, look at this. She's obviously surrounded by her brothers and uncles and dads. This is what she looks here. This is her in her wedding dress. So I just went through the process of doing this a bunch of times. Went into CapCut. Here's CapCut. I have the video we created here as the overlay. I have this image of her. I have like a picture of the app, dance floor, cake, and then I'll just play a few seconds of this.
POV, you're at a wedding and everyone is taking the most epic, candid pics from their perspective, but it's all happening through one app that's like a disposable camera on your phone. At my bestie's wedding, we used...
Okay, I'll pause it there. I also find when you're using an AI influencer, if you remove the background, you make them smaller, it's also harder to tell, especially if you have like lots of different scene changes, because I'm not like focusing on the influencer the entire time. So that's quite interesting as well. But yeah, that is the process. One more thing, actually. We're using NA10 to do this. A quick tip as well is NA10 is great if you want to have this automation and then add extra steps. Like maybe you want to remove the background or you have APIs for different editing tools. Use this automation, add to it, improve it. HeyGen also has a great feature that can be a bit simpler than this called batch mode. So what you can do is you go batch mode, you can add a bunch of different AI avatars, add the script, different scripts if you like, and it'll create this in batch as well. So I just wanted to give you that option. You can choose which one you want to do. They both have their pros and cons. But using this method, you're able to create a content farm for AI avatar content, add a few different light edits, add a few AI generated images, and now you have the content that basically take a great product and then blow it up and get thousands in monthly recurring revenue. And this is shown through a proven case study. So if you found this useful, I have a community here where right now the free community has over 1,000 different entrepreneurs in it, and they're all trying to learn how you can bring AI and use this in your business to cut cost, save time, and scale. I also have a pro community. So this is for people that want to take their learning a bit deeper. And here I also have all these different courses that takes people that are wanting to learn how to create AI automations that they can sell to businesses, and really takes them from a beginner and gives them all the skills they need to develop these automations. So you learn the fundamentals, you learn how to create agents, you learn more advanced sales automations and marketing automations, you learn a bit of vibe marketing, vibe coding, and much, much more. So check this out if you're interested as well. I hope you found this useful, and I'll catch you next time.